We all have unique gifts. And then we align to those gifts are the talents that we have. Even if we make ourselves happy with the talent, then we become another Buddha. So we radiate that energy. We have these talents come out naturally during our lifetime. Some want to create things. Their only purpose is that they want to create, they want to do things differently each time. Now, Japanese seek to living long life. So the secret to living a long life from these communities are that they didn't have a concept of retirement. And so they all are living, 1 in 3 to 1 in 4 people are above 90 years of age in those communities. So they have done something right to live long life. And then 60 maybe in some countries is a little longer. And then living for 30 years and more after that, 105 years, 110 years, it's like a second life, another life. Just simply extended. So, but the Japanese have done a few things that got it right. The first thing they've done is to not have a concept of retirement. Instead, even after retirement, they continue to serve the community with whatever they had as a talent. If somebody was an artist, they continue to draw the arts and then give it away where the institution recognized it or not, they continue to give them. They essentially, first and foremost, is that no concept of retirement. They always felt, they always utilized their time in doing that work that is their talent. In addition to that, of course, they have done a few things. They have all done some spiritual practice, mindfulness, meditation, some spiritual practice. They all are in touch with nature. So Japanese, they have done one concept of no retirement. So they always are continuing after retirement, continuing to utilize the skill, doing something or the other. Second, eating vegetables, a meditation practice. And then the fourth one is doing gardening or being in touch with nature. So we're able to go for a walk, but be in the nature, with the nature. And then fifth one they've done is also maintain a social fabric, a small little community. They always were celebrating life. In the community of elders, which we've been absolutely doing it. They celebrate life, help each other. The primary purpose of this community is to provide emotional support to each other. In cities, we are isolating. That emotional support naturally is coming in villages. The emotional support is there, and then living with nature is naturally was there. All spiritual masters, no retirement concept. Until the last breath they're serving, right? Age is no bar. We have to continue. With meditation, we know that so many people are getting liberated. They're not understanding because we gain that self-expression. We claim what is truly ours. It is happening, dear friends. It is going to happen automatically. A lot of times we say, what can I do? I'm physically not that there, I'm not able to go out. And then so we talked about this Czechoslovakian woman who is painting her home for so many years as a great inspiration, and then made it a monument or the visitor spot. The only thing she knew is drawing and painting, and then beyond a point, she's kept on painting her whole lifetime, every wall, every corner, every roof of her home, and then did it. And then now villagers, many of them go and then absolutely fabulously delighted to be there in that home for some time, appreciating the beauty of everything she's done. So where there is a will, there is a way, and as always we can utilize this talent, dear friends. Happy morning, everybody, friends and masters. Great afternoon and wonderful evening. That video explains in brief about what some communities in the world are doing to live longer, to live happy. Yes, it is an amazing intro to a book called Ikigai, which is one of the books that our team is reading. In the context of spiritual quotient, which is to lead our life with right intellect to lead us towards maximum happiness, longevity, satisfaction, contentment, then one must make an attempt to understand and align to their purpose. Every one of us have a purpose. The purpose of life for everybody is always to take care of their little personal self and a grand impersonal self. Little personal self always by learning and enjoying, and grand impersonal self by always serving. One will lead to the other, but it is always there. Learn and enjoy to the maximum. Be happy at the impersonal self, but always do the service. And this must lead to, and this will lead to, when we are happy here and serving others, there always are then contented, then we're living naturally a longer life. Is really a number, if you wish to, the concept of immortality. Mrityorma amrutangamaya. Asatoma sadgamai. Tamasoma jyotirgamai. Mrityorma amrutangamai. This is one of the three core prayers that has always been learned and then read out. From death to amrutangamaya, no death, chiranjeeva tattva, is possible. We are essentially eternal being. So the longevity in the context of being in this life can be understood as living longer life, living truly an immortal life, like Mahathir Babaji. We have to explore this concept when we recognize that there's no age. Aging is really, it's a mind over matter thing. Yes, the body gets definitely worn out, but there are many people that are also living in the body for a long time. Some by 55, it's completely wrinkled. But for many at 100 plus, like this community, whether it is in Japan, in Costa Rica, whether it is near Italy, this book talks about the research they've done. This book called Ikigai, a Japanese secret to living longer life and happy life, found out that there are many people about 90 years of age, 25 to 33% in those communities, depending on which community you're talking, 25 to 33%, which means, if you do a math right, 1 in 4 to 1 in 3. 1 in 4 or 1 in 3 are about 90 years of age in that community. That means clearly the whole community is living a longer life. So that obviously they're doing something right there. And they are pretty clear. They are essentially taking care of all the 5 bodies: the physical body, the mind body, the intellect, the soul, this energy, and then everybody else. What are they doing? They are spending time gardening. Gardening, equivalent to when you're 90 years of age, considering there's no access to the fields. Everybody may not have access to large fields to go and then be in the nature, but they're able to spend time gardening, equivalent of being nature. Then be wet your hands with mud and then be in the nature, the plants. They're living in social fabric, so they're supporting each other. So one, they're doing this gardening. So at the age of 90 and above, they're not sitting home and then delegating to somebody, but that they are always, no matter what their age is, so they're spending time gardening. Second, they are supporting communities. So small little communities, emotional support. So one is helping the other. You know that age. Small social groups, but they're supporting each other. They all have possessed a skill. Now, each of us have a skill. Each of us have a talent. If I'm great at IT programming skill, I've got it. If I'm great at talking, expressing, I've got a skill to express. That means potentially I might be able to sell, right? Convince somebody else, market something. Or I may be able to teach well if I have this capability of absorbing multiple things. I might be able to teach well. So they all have a unique skill, whether it is leadership skill or a specific functional skill, sewing, stitching, or whatever that is. But then all they've done is whatever skill they had, they always have helped. They didn't take a consideration. They didn't understand concept of retirement, so they always worked. They always used the skill to either support the community, support maybe the family member, maybe a non-profiter, but they always worked. Each one of us have a skill. So there's no concept of retirement. It's not like, okay, now it's 60, so tomorrow onwards I'm free, so I'm not going to do this at all. What they mean is that there's always something that's deep inside we're passionate about, and they always utilize that and then see that it is used for the good of others. Your unique gift and talent. If my whole lifetime, if I've been doing a job for the sake of job, maybe that's not your gift and talent. Instead, a real gift and talent is to actually go and then work towards this zero pesticide farming. Maybe that's the real deep interest. So you would naturally develop your talent in that, but then you continue to do it. But there's no retirement. They always work for something. Using their talent. They did a lot of food choices. They ate vegetables. And then they did a lot of meditation practices. Now, this book talks about fish. The only thing I don't like about this book is that it is not advocating vegetarian life. We work with reading books. We take what is the highest knowledge from it, and then we discard what is not necessary. Many a times, this is how we do. We take, it's like a bee, we take the best, we take everything that's possible that is useful to us and then leave everything, leave the rest of it. Eating a lot of vegetables. And I'm sure the next edition of this book must change towards researching and saying people slowly move towards eating only vegetables. Eating a lot of vegetables. Social groups to support themselves, support each other, even though they're above 90 years of age. Spending time with nature, utilizing my skill and then always helping somebody, and then doing some kind of spiritual practice. So they're all are doing some kind of spiritual practice, meditation, contemplation, their own rarer kind, which often leading to meditation when you are already doing certain things right. So you are in that flow state. A prayer leads you into an empty state of mind. That's when the true prayer, not as a ritual, but truly understanding, connecting to the inner self. That's the meaning of it. So they're doing these 5 things. And so then potentially that is one of the core reasons of why they are living long, they're living happy. They always advocated meditation is required. Vegetarian diet is required. Living with nature is required. Helping others is required. Service, service unto others is service unto ourselves is required. Serving your 5th body. And then taking care of this is meditation. And then taking care of the intellect is to always be satisfied with the intellect, is to consciously work. Do our talent, whatever talent that we have, unique gift we have, utilize it for the purpose of others. So we get deep satisfaction. That's satisfying our intellect, buddhi. So dear friends, this is a great read to understand that we all have a unique gift and talent, and then aligning to that and constantly work and then utilize that to the help to this for keeping others happy and keep deeply ourselves happy is one of the core ways of living longer, living healthy and happy. And we'll understand that more tomorrow when you're recognizing and putting in the context of purpose. Maybe that is a purpose. The purpose is to identify what do I inherently have as my worth, and then use that skill and talent. Align to that and then utilize the talent. We'll understand this more tomorrow. Let's go into a meditation. Today is the last breakout session day. So let's go into meditation. And then as soon as the meditation is over, then we go into the breakout rooms and share last one. Because next week, next Thursday, we would have a group common sharing a day before the closing. And today would be the last. So whoever would like to express how your journey for the last 35 days have been, 30 days have been, and 33 days have been, do take that opportunity. This group is together now, and then no group is going to be the same again in future, right? So relax yourself, friends. Sit comfortably. We are going into Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, breath, mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind. We have thousands of thoughts in our mind. When we observe a natural, normal breath, our mind becomes empty. Posture is simple. You're removing the specs, eyes closed, fingers into fingers. Rest hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your breath at the nose. Take any point in your nose and observe your breath is going in and coming out. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes empty. In case you have thoughts, bring your attention back to the breath again. Observe the breath, and again, slowly you become empty. And then when you are in that empty state, you may experience energy. Be with it. Observe every little sensation that may be happening to you, but do not judge, do not analyze, and just be with it. If you have thought, attention back to the breath. In case you are in an empty state of mind, I don't know, feeling energy, be with that state. So let's go into this meditation, dear friends. Relax yourself. Sit comfortably. With your eyes closed. Relax your body. Dear friends, with your fingers into fingers, resting your hands comfortably in your lap, with your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. In this meditation, we observe our natural, simple, easy in-breath and the out-breath for the whole duration. Our goal is to empty the mind. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the warm out-breath. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness, that quantum energy field, that consciousness. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into that in-breath and the out-breath. Allow yourself to become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As our mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the generous present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. We develop greater clarity and align to a purpose. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, can you become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you?
अभयप्रदा मणिगणै नानाविधैर्भूषिता पार्श्वे शक्तिभिः
Become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you.
भक्ताभीष्टफलप्रदा पङ्कजशङ्खपद्मनिधिर्युक्ता अभयप्रदा मणिगणै नानाविधैर्भूषिता भक्ताभीष्टफलप्रदा हरिहर ब्रह्मादिभिः सेविता
Allow yourself to stay connected to that emptiness, to that void inside of you, all around you. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. When we empty our mind of all thought, we experience that greater emptiness, that void, that energy. All emptiness is energy. Allow yourself to stay connected to this energy, this unlimited potential, quantum energy field, that greater consciousness. The longer you stay connected to this field, dear friends, as no body, the more you become of it, and the more you receive from it. Stay aware of that emptiness, that energy. Allow yourself to stay connected to that emptiness, to that energy. Merge into your breath and merge into that emptiness all around your divine self, this quantum consciousness. The longer we experience this energy, this emptiness, dear friends, the more we become that whole again. And the more we experience everybody and everything, recollect your experience from the session. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And then you may open your eyes.
Okay, friends. So today we'll get into our breakout rooms. So this will be the last breakout room for this session. Before we get into the breakout rooms, yes, Anusha.
Yeah, namaste. Good morning. Great afternoon and wonderful evening, friends. Thank you, Chandra sir, for the wonderful music meditation. I really feel blessed to be part of this group every day, meditating with you all and listening to all your wonderful experiences. I take this opportunity to announce the names of the donors who have contributed between 25th November to 1st December. Chakat Singh, Dr. Namrata Shroff, Vali Devi Prabhu, and Sridhar Saraswati. I have announced the names of the people who have contributed more than 5,000. I thank all the donors who have contributed other amounts too. Friends, you all aware Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation is a non-profit organization. Our serious aim is to reach out to the many more people and give a transformed life. And here I would like to quote a small quote by Howard Zinn. Small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. So a small act from ourselves really helps us to reach out to many more people. We incur many various costs like technology cost, and be it for music development, content development, and infrastructure. And we have also engaged few employees apart from the volunteers who are doing their service. So I request you all to be part of this noble cause to reach out to many more people. So for making your valuable contributions, please log on to www.buddhacevo.org/donate. You can also become a volunteer. And we also have a magazine. You can sponsor the magazine to your friends and relatives. We have an option over there. I'm very happy to inform all the donations to foundation are exempted under ATG of Income Tax Act. Please reach out to me in case you have any queries related to the donations. Thank you all.
Thank you, Anusha, madam. Friends, yes, as Anusha madam said, a lot of we incur a lot of expenses. So we have a lot of volunteers who have been doing this as a service. They have been contributing their valuable time. So you can contribute in different ways. Please think about it. So let's get into our breakout rooms. Breakout rooms. This is the last breakout room for this 40 days session. So please make use of this rooms. This is going to be a very interactive session today. So share your experiences, get your questions answered. Whatever be the experience, even the smallest of the small experience or a silly question could benefit you and others as well. So let's get into the breakout rooms. We'll meet once the breakout rooms are over. Yes, Koti, can we go